Basketball fan, but you know a thing or two about boxing, and you ride with Floyd, right?
Yeah. Money Team is. I'm a affiliation with the Money Team.
All right. So after he beat Maidana for a second time last week, he's expected to have a couple of more fights with his Showtime deal. One in May, one in September. We talked about it on Monday about what he has left in the tank. So we'll pose that same question to you. Okay. How much do you think he has left?
I think he has a lot left in the tank. I just think Maidana was a hard opponent. You know what I mean? The first fight really got shaky for the viewers if you saw that. But the second one, after he was able to get some tape, he handled it a little better. Although he got rocked at the end of the third round. He had to grab the rope. That could have switched that whole fight around. You know what I mean? So that probably leading you to say what he has left in the tank. But I think he got something left in the tank.
Let me tell you something, Jay Kiss. I love me some Money Mayweather.
You
Skip know that's my man. And I think he's the best pound-for-pound fighter on the planet Earth.
Mm-hmm.
But I've gotten in this argument with him. Too many distractions, particularly on the promotional side. And I think that 38, I know Maidana was a tough opponent because he rough and rugged. He know he can't outbox Floyd. He's just coming at him. I get all of that. But I'm thinking about a Pacquiao with his speed. I'm thinking about a Canelo Alvarez who had an experience with him in the ring, got schooled, would be better the second time around. I'm thinking about a Miguel Cotto who's trained by Freddie Roach and looks better now under Freddie Roach. And I'm thinking about Mayweather, age, attrition, more importantly, being preoccupied with too many promotional responsibilities. The Mayweather that we saw Friday night, to me, would lose to Pacquiao. Now, I ain't saying gonna lose to Pacquiao now, because I think he'll take Pacquiao to school. But the guy we saw Saturday night, to me, would lose to Pacquiao. Mayweather got to shove all of this aside, is locked in for these last 3 fights of his career. What do you make of that?
I think you're right. There was a lot of distractions this last fight, a lot of social media, a lot of just out of the ring things that could throw him off. And you might be right. If he would have fought Pacquiao like that, it might have not been the right outcome. But me personally, I think his work ethic, his training has nothing to do with his out-of-the-ring stuff. And when he zeroes in on an opponent, he zeroes all the way in on him, be it Pacquiao, whoever.
So that's your way of saying, for my man Skip here, that's your way of saying you and I on the same page. Pacquiao would be such a big fight that if that fight gets signed, that's all Floyd will focus on, and then it's over. Then it will be over for Pac.
By the way, I never got to follow up with you, my friend.
Go ahead.
Did you hear back from the Mayweather team, Team Money, after you made that declaration on Monday's show?
I haven't. I heard a little something. I got to talk. No, we haven't had a chance to discuss, but they're looking for me.
They're looking for you.
They're looking for me.
You said retire.
I got to go. I didn't say retire now, but I said he got to stop playing around. And I said he would lose to Pacquiao based on what I saw. He got to switch it up a little bit because I gave him like a C-. I thought his performance was unimpressive at just not Floyd.
So let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Doesn't Floyd usually make a grand entrance flanked by Lil Wayne and Justin Bieber and whoever else
Back in the
happens
day
to be
it was
around?
City, but
right?
not anymore.
And last Saturday night, he entered with nobody. Nobody. It was just Floyd and Floyd only. Well, I took that to mean he was dead on focus, man. Like he was taking this very seriously. So is it possible he took this fight very seriously and he's just hitting the wall? It's just age and attrition is catching up, not focus.
Be careful with your blasphemy.
I'm saying.
You're posing a question.
I am posing a question,
right
which
now.
I think I am also
Kiss, get
answering
him.
with my
Don't
question.
let him-
Yes, yes.
Let him say something
about the Money Team. Like,
Go, let him have it. Let him have it.
I don't care about the Money Team.
Go ahead, Jay.
I only care about, will Pacquiao ever fight Mayweather? Because if he does, which I don't think is going to happen, you still
going
think
to happen.
I don't believe you.
Happen.
I don't believe you because Floyd has been running and running. We saw him run in the ring the other night, but he is still on the run from Manny Pacquiao. Maybe when they're 48 years old and 46 years old, they're going to fight. But come on.
Floyd will
people
fight.
still want to see it.
They might pay for that.
I'm predicting Floyd will fight Pacquiao by May.
What do you?
By May?
By May.
Let's get Jay in.
I think it's going to happen too, because it's really nothing left. There's nothing left for him to do. The people want to see that more than any other fight.
Well, all the people except one, and that's Floyd. I think he's still afraid of him.
Your thoughts on that?
I don't think.
I do think
why
he's
haven't
afraid
they-
of him.
He's afraid of him. I just think him being the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, he just wants everything. You know, he wanted one-sided a little, or he wanted to be able to call the shots. And definitely, he wants the bigger purse.
And he hates Aaron.
Everything. Yeah, that's really what's stopping.
That's really what's stopping him. He hates Aaron.
I get all that, and there is some truth to that. But he's also looking in the mirror, effectively, at a Pacquiao who is Mayweather with power. He can defend
lost his
too.
last fight
I
before
know exactly
the
what
fight before
I know
last.
all that.
Excuse me.
Did he wake up? I'm sorry. I'm not,
Here we
did you
go.
check? I
Here
don't
we
know
go.
whether he woke up or not. Is
I don't
Pacquiao
know.
awake?
You
Did
said
he
he
get
was
up,
playing.
Jada?
What was
I'm
he
not
still
sure.
there?
I'm not
He's
sure.
playing chess an hour after
He's
the
still
fight.
there.
He's still there.
You know who hasn't
Manny,
taken...
are you okay?
Yeah, Manny's fine.
Manny,
Here's the
are
point.
you okay?
Manny is so okay that he hasn't cared about his last 5 fights. He's waiting and waiting and waiting for Floyd Mayweather to say, okay, let's go, let's do it in May. I'm not buying it.
Floyd
I'm not buying
Mayweather, I'm making a prediction. This is no inside information. I'm just telling you, knowing Floyd, looking at him, seeing the tea leaves, how everything is falling in line, especially with a little slippage from Floyd on the last fight. I think Aaron and Pacquiao are more emboldened than ever. I think it'll be easier to make the fight. And I think the fight is going to be made, and I'm predicting that Floyd and Pacquiao are going to meet up by May. That's what I'm predicting.
I hope so.
And I will be there. That's a fight I will be at.
Well,
I
I'd
ain't missing
say.
that for the world.
I mean, he has 2 more fights left on his contract.
Three.
Yeah,
Three.
I
2 or
just
3.
don't want it. I just wouldn't want the Pacquiao fight to be the last
Last one
That's
that
right.
he has.
Yeah,
No.
that wouldn't be a
Well,
good.
hold on.
You
Why do
wouldn't
feel
want
that
him to
way?
go out.
Hold on, Skip. Why you feel that way? You're making me nervous.
Due to the politics of boxing
Oh,
and just,
I see.
just
I
the-
see.
I think you're making some early excuses here.
Nah. I
That's
think
one-
Floyd would win. I mean, if he don't knock people out as much as we'd like to see.
Well,
But
never.
Pacquiao to be the last fight on that contract, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to see that. Just for the.
You wouldn't want to see
personal-
Floyd go out on a loss.
No,
is
but
what
he's
you're
saying that he could win, but the politics of boxing would maybe turn it out.
Definitely.
He's not going to win.
Definitely.
You saying he might get robbed in the decision?
Exactly.
Might get
See,
robbed.
Skip
That's
thinks
what he
that.
said.
Hold on, Skip thinks that Pacquiao would knock him out. You do understand that?
Nah,
He
I
thinks
don't
that
see
Pacquiao would
shit.
knock
I
him
don't
out.
see that. I don't think
Not
so.
only would knock him out,
Oh.
but he would cut him. He would cut him.
Well, skip
No, I don't
cut.
want.
You
You
said
know what?
knockout.
I don't
You said
want to.
knockout a few
I'm
months ago.
standing
Floyd
by.
got the
I'm
best
standing by
cut,
my.
man.
But both.
What
I'm
you bringing up a
going
cut for? Who cares about a cut if he's gonna get knocked out?
because Floyd doesn't like to get cut, and I feel sorry for him. He's
You don't
gonna
want to get
cut.
knocked
You
out.
seen that cut in the first Maidana fight? It went away, and after a few rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, just on
Money.
balance and to make sure we're clear, he has 2 more fights left.
Oh, okay.
2 on
Yes,
the current
2?
Showtime contract.
The six fight. Okay, this is fight number 4.
Okay.
I would like to see.
He said he would
Pacquiao
fight
next.
3 more, then retire in September.
You would like to see what?
I would like to see Pacquiao next before the last.
That's right.
Before the last.
Because it might demand a rematch. Once he puts Pacquiao to sleep, it might demand a rematch.
I think it's just
It
the
might
other way
demand a
around.
rematch.
All right.
Yeah.
You make a very good point. All right, so let's see if you
So-
can make some good points. You want to
See,
what do you
Jada's
wanna
already
say?
set the tone here that
Oh gosh, don't.
that Floyd is going to get robbed in the first fight, right?
Nah.
Because that's all he's got.
That's
He's
not
going to
what
have to
he's
hope he gets
saying.
robbed.
He's saying he just wouldn't want that to be his last
Last fight.
I will
yeah.
be on the record and say this much. If Floyd signs to fight Pacquiao,
Yes.
I don't want to see no social media.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him trying to go overtime to promote the fight. I don't want to hear it. He needs to be locked in.
Jada, that's what you meant by distractions. He was getting into it with
Yeah.
50,
He was going through it with 50.
on social media, a lot of
social
nonsense.
media, yeah.
Does he normally do that? Is that normally what he gets into?
Nah. He usually handles his business in the ring. Then whatever he do outside of the ring, you know, Floyd liable to do anything. But I was a little nervous before this fight due to all of the social media going back and forth. You know, that.
I wasn't.
No, wait.
I wasn't nervous until he got rocked.
Hold on just a second. Pacquiao is a politician. He's a recording artist.
You're talking about
He-
distractions.
Yeah.
Which is why he
Wait,
got
wait,
knocked
wait.
out.
He's even playing pro
Which is
basketball.
why he got knocked out.
You said he's doing
That's
too
why
much.
he got knocked
You
out.
said Pacquiao was doing too much.
Pacquiao could fight Floyd just with his left hand.
Oh,
See, he
boy.
can do all his
Okay.
stuff. He doesn't need to focus.
Really?
Yeah.
You
At
mean
the
when
end
he
of the
wakes
day,
up?
at the
When he
end of
wakes
the
up.
day, Pacquiao lost before, and
Yeah.
that's Floyd. That's what Floyd's going to
No.
always.
I don't care if Pacquiao lost 10 fights. That brother didn't get knocked out. He got put to sleep.
He got left there. He went on the camping trip.
To sleep. They smelling salt. Smelling salt. Okay?
Stephen A. Smith said, and I quote, last Saturday night, Floyd Mayweather Jr. would have lost to Manny Pacquiao.
Based on how he looked. Based on how he looked.
That's all I need. I'm taking that.
That's not going to happen again. That's not going to happen again.
He agrees with you.
I might agree with that.
It's not going to happen again.
Giving a lot of respect to Manny.
Yeah.
All right, kids.
We respect Manny.
You
Jada,
like
your
it. Is that
Giants
right?